You're listening to The Scrimmage with Daniel Hargrove and Justin Domashevitz.
Now it is time for our Ole Penn Real Estate Athlete of the Week, and since again there is no local sports going on, we've been getting creative, and this one is even a different way of being creative. This isn't really historical. It's Ryan Burnett, and the reason why I'm bringing in Ryan Burnett, not only is he like the best softball player maybe that I've ever played with, because he's an absolute stud. But I'm bringing it up because he's got a really cool business right now that has had a decent amount of success, and I think more people should know about it. And it's called Rhino Gloves. He designs custom gloves. He paints them, dyes the leather. He does a bunch of different things with them to create these really cool designs. And they've actually been picked up by a major glove dealer for certain situations. Like they did... It's SSK, which is a glove maker, and they contracted with Ryan to make custom gloves for guys like Robinson Cano, Fernando Tatis Jr., and a handful of other guys. I think
he did
Acuna.
I think he did a big Canadian flag one for James Paxton at one point.
Yeah, so he's done some really big names. And the reason why this came up today, because he's been doing it a while, but he recently posted a memory of him showing Dan Wilson a catcher's glove that he did and ended up getting it signed by him. And so I kind of brought it up, and I was like, yeah, this is the type of thing that I think should get recognized for some of the really cool work that he's doing. And you can look it up on Facebook or Instagram, Rhino Gloves.
The team of realtors at Ole Penn Real Estate wish you and your family good health during this stay home, stay safe time. Their team has health and safety measures in place to protect you and everyone involved in the process. If you're thinking about selling your home, now is a great time. There are more buyers than available homes. Many homes are still receiving multiple offers and are selling for above asking price. Ole Penn Real Estate will help you put the most money possible in your pocket in less time without the hassle. Visit sellmyharborhome.com to get your home market ready. The Ole Penn team is ready to work for you.
But you've seen some of his... Have you seen some of his gloves?
I have.
They're really cool.
I actually didn't realize...
I'm going to go get mine, because I have one that he's done.
I actually didn't realize what an incredibly creative person Ryan is, what I've known about him, because I met him playing softball. I didn't know him at all, and then he joined our rec league softball team, and my first thought was, holy crap, this guy's really good. And he was really quiet at first, and I realized the more I got to know him better, Ryan is just a really cool guy. Like, in addition to being perhaps the best softball player I've ever played with,
right? He's ridiculous.
He's one of the most fun people to play with because he is really, really good, but he knows how to have a good time. He knows how to not take everything too seriously. And his designs that I've seen on his Facebook page, if you're curious about this, like just what different things he can do, because he has done the ones for the professional players, and if you're watching the video, you can see Daniel showing you his Oregon State Beavers one that he's got. But if you go to Ryan's Facebook page and just look through all the pictures of some of the incredibly creative gloves that he's done, it's really beautiful work.
It's gorgeous, and mine's painted, which he told me beforehand, because he also does dyes for some of his gloves, so he can dye the leather, but because my glove was black, he had to paint over it because most of his dyes are darker colors. And now he's doing a different system with painting where he's doing like coating, where he'll like spray a design into water, which is just really cool. And then he like dips it into it. Anyway, it's fascinating stuff. But this one's painted and it's a little cracked because I used it. I use it and I felt, but the way that he did the design almost made the cracks like work. So it works with it. Mm-hmm. And basically I just felt like, you know what, I have this really awesome glove. I'm going to use it. I'm not just going to put it in a glass case somewhere.
It is pretty though.
It is gorgeous. And basically what I told him is, hey, I have an orange and black glove and I like the Beavers. And then I told him what my middle name was, and I was like, you can pop that on there too, because I like that. And that was all I told him, and he just went from there. So he does amazing work. And again, like I said, he has done stuff for Major League Baseball players. And like Justin said, go find him on Facebook because you can see all of these really, really cool designs that he's done. And I was talking to him a couple weekends ago, as he brought out a couple of his gloves so we could just play catch. And he said that he's got like 15 gloves right now because some of I think it was SSK, but one of the companies that he worked with paid him in gloves. Like they just sent him some really nice custom gloves. So it's fascinating because it gave him more to work with too, because then he could then work on those as well. So Ryan Burnett, our Ole Penn Real Estate Athlete of the Week, not only because of his amazing gloves at Rhino Gloves, which you can find on Facebook or Instagram, but also because the dude is a ridiculous softball player too.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
hitting dingers all day.
yeah.
And
He makes it look easy.
And one of his gloves has he did it like it's designed like a microchip, and then he put a little button on there.
Is that so the government knows where he is at all times?
No, it's because he put an auto catch button on it. He's like, yeah, I don't have to do anything. It just catches everything.
Wait,
which is
what?
pretty much how he plays.
How does that work?
It's just a design.
Oh.
He's like, yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
If I have the auto catch button, will I catch everything?
Doubtful.
Because I think this could be an innovation that could make our team really good.
That's true.
What if we all got an auto catch button?
We need him to design and put an auto catch button on
And
everybody's glove.
Also, we could get auto catch shoes so that those of us who don't move quite as quickly could have some assistance to get to the ball.
I think what he also needs to design for our team is an auto hit button for our bats, because it would help to score some runs too.
Yes. Okay, Ryan, that's your next project. When you get done with the designing of gloves that you have on your slate right now, we need an auto catch button, we need auto running shoes, and we need auto hit bats.
There we go. That's all we need. And then maybe we can win the league for once.
All right.
Ole Penn Real Estate Athlete of the Week, brought to you, of course, by Ole Penn Real Estate.